Servant leadership, how to become a better servant leader. That is what I'm going to share with you today. My name is Drew T. Jackson, and I'm an executive coach and leadership trainer. And I'm going to share with you 5 tips on how you can become a better servant leader. Now, I got inspired, and I got these tips out of a fantastic book called Developing the Leader Within You 2.0 by John Maxwell. That's some material that I am licensed in to teach and to train my clients. And I'm actually leading a group of executives through the material right now. But let's jump into the tips. Tip number 1, don't rely on your position or title. If you want to be a great servant leader, do not rely on your position or title. Positional leadership is the lowest level of leadership. The starting point, we all start at positional leadership. That positional leadership means that you are a manager or you have a leadership role within an organization, and the only reason that anybody follows you is because you have that title. You're the boss. They have to get their paycheck. We don't want to stay there, right? We want people to follow you because they trust you and because they are confident that you will lead them into greater success personally and for the organization. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2, believe in people and their potential. Some of the greatest leaders that I have ever worked for, that I've ever followed, have believed in me before I ever believed in myself. And when you have someone like that, you are willing to just, follow them around the world, because they add so much confidence to you with that belief that they have in your potential. It's a wonderful feeling. And so as a leader, if you can pass that on to others, you will be an excellent servant leader. Number 3, see things from the perspective of others. You want to see things from the perspective of others. Somebody who has really been talking about this for years before it was popular was probably Gary Vee. And the term I'm going to use is empathy. I was in some training, getting certified in some new material with a group of high-level consultants, and a buzzword within that meeting, within that training, was the word empathy. What the world is looking for is empathetic leaders, people that actually can put themselves, and this is a skill set. This is something you have to learn. For some people, it comes naturally, but for most of us, we have to really try to work to see things from other people's perspectives and feel how they feel in that position. And so empathetic leaders see things from their team members' perspective. If you can do that, you will have team members that will want to follow you, and you will truly be a servant leader looking out for the best interests of your team. Number 4, you want to create an environment of encouragement. Truett Cathy, the founder of Chick-fil-A, fantastic leader, said this. He said, "How do you know that somebody needs encouragement?" And his answer was, they're breathing. Isn't that wonderful? If you can create an environment of encouragement, I'll tell you a couple things that will happen. And let me say this. Let me give a caveat. We want to encourage, we want to create that environment of encouragement, but we do not want to encourage mediocrity. We don't want to encourage average. What we want to praise and what we want to encourage in our work environment, in our team, is we want to encourage excellent behavior. And I'll tell you 2 results of encouraging excellent behavior. Number 1, that behavior will be repeated by the individual that you encourage. Maybe I'm going to tell you 3 things. That behavior will be repeated by the individual you encouraged. They will feel awesome about themselves. They'll just kind of be floating around for the rest of the day if you as their leader encourage them. And the third thing that happens is that you will set a standard within your organization of what is praised, what is encouraged, what above and beyond means. I think too often as leaders, we do not communicate clearly what we mean by own this project, own this department. Go above and beyond in your work for this. What does that even mean? But if we begin to praise what it is we're looking for, our team members will say, aha, that is what the boss is looking for. That's what the owner is looking for. That's what my leader is looking for. I'm going to do that. All right, so that's number 4. Now I'm going to share number 5 with you. Measure your success by how much value you add to others. Now, I would say this is probably the one that's most difficult for me. Measure your success by how much value you add to others. And I'll tell you why. Not because I don't like adding value to others. I mean, my clients tell me all the time, I add value to them. I'm adding value to their team members, to the folks that I work with in their organization. It's adding value to them, and I love that. That feels so good. But I want to see results for myself and for my organization. I have an insatiable desire to see my business grow rapidly. And that's what I tend to measure all the time in my own mind, in my own heart. Am I doing this? Am I doing this? Am I doing this? But Benjamin Franklin said something in his autobiography that has stuck with me for years. And he said this. He said, every day he would ask himself a question. What good shall I do today? And then at the end of the day, he would ask himself, what good have I done today? And I don't know about you, but I think Benjamin Franklin did some pretty amazing things, pretty fantastic things during his lifetime. So maybe that's the key. Maybe that's the ticket to doing great things and being successful, and also being a wonderful servant leader, is asking the question, what good shall I do today? What good have I done today? I know that if you do these, if you put these 5 principles into practice, for one, you'll be a better servant leader, and you'll know that, and you'll feel good about that. But for 2, you will have a team that wants to move forward with you. They want to get behind your vision. They want to come into work. They want to work remote, however you have it set up, but they want to be on your team and help you do what is important to you. I hope that helped you out. Hey, I want to know, what servant leadership tips do you have? Put them in the comments below. If you found value in this video, like and subscribe to the channel, and go ahead and maybe share it with a friend. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next video.